a PD30 keep on getting away with what they're getting, but then everybody's like, oh, well, he had a family and he was human. When those type of people end up getting their final wish that they deserve in their life. Like, what is going on in this country?
I mean, okay, turn the music off and get serious for a minute, guys. Please tap the screen as I talk about this, because they will be reporting me 110%. They will report me as I start to this conversation. How many other countries in this world have condemned Israel's behavior against the flotilla? I can tell you Colombia, South Africa, Germany, Ireland, Britain, the UK, the European Union, Switzerland.
There you go.
Protests were held in Brussels, in Belgium, in Lyon, France, in London, England, in Paris, in Glasgow, Scotland, in Amman, Jordan, in Chicago, Lisbon, Portugal, Bilbao, Spain, Dublin, Ireland, Berlin, Germany, Barcelona, Spain, Copenhagen, Denmark, Malaga, Spain, Tunis, Tanzania, the Netherlands, Edinburgh, Toulouse, France, Frankfurt, Germany, Malaysia, Australia, Belgium, and the US. This is where all of the protests have happened, but I am discussing specifically governments who have called for action against Israel for their illegal seizure of humanitarian aid, which is protected under the Geneva Convention. Do you know who hasn't? Do you know who hasn't had anything to say? Do you know who hasn't called for Israel to release the hostages? Because that's what I'm going to call them. You kidnapped them in international water and forced them into your country so that you could charge them and deport them. Point blank, period. It's insane to me how we sit here and we don't realize our tax dollars are going to fund Israel's genocide. You can't tell me in any way, shape, or form that it's not. To the tune of like hundreds of billions of dollars since 2023. And nobody's saying Biden was innocent. The Democrats were just as motherfucking guilty in approving funding for Israel as the goddamn Republicans were. Ain't nobody over here playing party over country. We being real. We need to call on all of our legislators to stop funding. So, according to Israel, the right channels for that... Oops, let's see what our flash goal is. Ooh, 11 gifters to send a rose. Let's try it. Hey, Miss Holly. I need 11 gifters to send a rose, guys. So for Israel says that the only way Gaza can get aid is if it's pulled into port at the Israel port and then inspected by them and then given to Gaza. That is exactly how they say it. And that's BS. You're not, when you inspect it, you don't inspect it and send it to Gaza. You inspect it and destroy it. You burned 100,000, or 100, well, yeah, it was 100,000 pounds of supplies last week alone that you've intercepted.
Yep.
So why would we trust you to give the aid to Gaza? You're literally bombing them right now. As boats were trying to land to give aid, you were bombing the beach they were trying to land on. Like, dos míos. Like, fuck. Like, I'm not trusting Israel to give out nothing at this point, but maybe some participation trophies.
Especially what I just saw from Eclipse. I mean, Come on now, man. Everybody, man, like that should be shown everywhere. Everybody that thinks that Israel is the God save it all, show them that video right there, man. That's not godly like. That's not being, a good person. That's not being a godly person, not a God-sending person. Like, you're gonna harass somebody? And two old ladies harassing a young little girl? Nah. I think that's totally wrong.
The Jewish woman in the yarmulke came in their face and started threatening them for getting water at the well. That's crazy. No humanitarian aid. If that were the case, they would have armed themselves and shot at the Navy instead of being surrendered peacefully.
Yep.
There were no weapons, there were no guns, there were Huns, there were none of that.
Because that would have started a fucking...
Hey, what's up, Tegan?
So, when you have a different flag that is flying on a different ship, and Israel comes about, and they do the search. That's why they did the searches, because they were scared that that smuggling is happening, but knowing that the technical...
What up, Ali? J-Mo, what's going on?
Mission over there was for supplies and food.
Humanitarian aid by international law must be unarmed.
Yes.
Point blank, period.
It would start a